Disha, all directions, saintly persons. Yeah.
Maharaj wanted to give charity to Vamandeva, but the Lord expanded his work in such a way that he showed Bali Maharaj that everything in the universe is already in his world. Actually, no one can give anything to Supreme Personality of God, for he is full in everything. Sometimes we see a devotee Ganges water to the Ganges. After taking his bath in the Ganges, the devotee takes a palmful of water and offers it back to the Gangas. Actually, when one takes palmful of water from the Gangas does not lose anything. And similarly, if a devotee offers a palmful of water to the Gangas does not increase in any. But, sorry. By such an offering, the devotee becomes celebrated as a devotee of Mother Ganga. Similarly, when we offer anything with devotion and faith, what we offer does not belong to us, nor does it enriches the opulence of the Supreme Personality of God. But if one offers whatever he has in his possession, he becomes a recognized devotee. In regard, the example is given that when one's face is decorated with a garland and sandalwood pearl, the reflection of one's face is in a mirror automatically becomes beautiful. The original source of everything is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is our original source also.
Therefore, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead is decorated, the devotees and all living entities are decorated authentically.
Hare Krishna. So I will give little context what is going on. So we all know that Mother Aditi was in distress, and she did a vrata called Payovrata, and it is that no kind of austerity can bring Supreme Personality of Godhead to earth, but it is His mercy. So of course it was some austerity and causeless mercy of Lord Vamandev that he appeared. And when he appeared, our acharyas describe the way that when he appears, they compare it to appearance of Krishna in jail. So they said that similarly as first when Sri Krishna appearing, he entered where he entered. Anybody knows? When? Yes, first he entered Vasudeva's mind, and then he entered the womb of Mother Devaki. Yes. Similarly here, first he entered the mind of Kashyap Muni, and then he entered the womb. Some of our acharyas have different perspectives and very mellow. They focus on rasas, and one acharya said that there are two reasons why Supreme Personality of Godhead first appear in mind and then in the womb. So first reason he told was that Krishna was fed up by seeing that everyone is saying that I'm not Supreme Personality of Godhead. He cannot be catched by mind. He cannot. Everyone is that I cannot be catched by mind. Okay, let me be catched by mind. So first he was like, I'm gonna enter the mind. So he entered the mind, and the second was that glories of the holy name and chanting, that you don't have to keep Krishna in your mind. When you chant the holy name, Krishna will capture your mind. You don't have to do anything. And I remember a story where Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj also used to say, work in such a way, do service in such a way that Krishna wants to see you. Don't be eager to see Krishna. And one of the great examples, I was listening to the glories of His Grace Jayananda Prabhu. He's known as the first. One of the incident that happened was Srila Prabhupada came to the temple where he was staying, and of course, when Srila Prabhupada comes, everybody wants to see him. Here also we see, sorry. Here also we see that when Srila Prabhupada disciples come, everybody is running to see them, everybody is running to serve them. And similarly, imagine when Srila Prabhupada is coming, everybody was running to see him. And what Srila Prabhupada asked, I don't see Jayananda. Where is Jayananda? Everybody is looking at Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada is looking at, where is Jayananda? Guess what? He was serving at the kitchen. So and Srila Prabhupada went there, downstairs, and looked at him. He was making popcorns for the kirtan, for the Sankirtan that was about to happen. And one more incident, Srila Prabhupada is calling, where is Jananda? I cannot see him. Imagine everybody seeing Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada is remembering him just because of his service, knows that he must be doing some service. And in one more incident, he called Jayanand Prabhu, and Jayanand Prabhu came, they talked, he asked for blessings, and then Jayanand Prabhu asked, Prabhupada, can I leave now? I have to do my services, can I leave now? So this is the glory of services. And as I was reading through from 21 to 34, there was mention of Vishwarup, universal form, and in Bhagavad Gita also, we see the universal form of Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada mentions that even though these are not interested in universal form, they are interested in threefold bending form of Lord. But for the satisfaction of the persons who will ask questions later, and for the bogus persons who describe themselves as God, so that they could. So this is the example you have to show your universal form if you're claiming. So that's why Arjuna asked for the universal form. And so yeah, universal form is interesting, but more interesting was the arguments of Bali Maharaj to Shukracharya. He did not disrespect Bali Maharaj. He did not outright. There was a verse. It's in my mind that when he was saying that why I am giving this charity, so he used one word which meant something. It has double meaning. And one of the meaning was hidden surrender, something like that. Like he was saying, he was respectfully declining his spiritual master. And when we go to text number 1, there was a very interesting word that I found. Text number 1. Can we go to text number 1? In regards of Guru, there is a Sanskrit from Padma Puran. Sat karma nipuno vipro mantra tantra vishardah avaishnavo guru avaishnavo, who is a Vaishnav, who is not a devotee of Sri Hari, avaishnavo guru nashad, he cannot be a devotee, he cannot be a guru. And who can be a guru? Vaishnavo swapacho guru. Who is swapach? Swapach means swan nidra. Swa means how a student should be. Swan means dog. Swan nidra. There are a lot of qualities which even Vaishnavas are so merciful that we are even taking the qualities of a dog in us. We are also, Shri Krishna mentions to Uddhava that if you see a dog, you should bow down to him also. So a lot of people mentions that as in ISKCON they do not worship demigods, they disrespect demigods. We even respect dogs. So this is the straight instruction of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And here swapacho, swa means dog, pacho means to digest, who digests dogs. So he is qualified to be a guru. And there are a lot of similarities between Bali Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj as father like son. So in Prahlad Maharaj too, he mentions that who is greater, who is there is it's 3.337. He mentions Swapacho Varishtham. There also this word comes that in the starting of the verse, it goes like uh,
3.337, right?
not 3.7. It was 7.9.11. Yes, maybe. Can we go to previous verse? Yes, Vipradvishad Gunat Tarvinda Vipradvishad. If a Brahmana have Dvishad, 12 qualities, Dvi, 2 and Shad, 10. Dvishad, 12 qualities. He's not qualified to be a Brahmana. Why? Because Vimukhat Padaravind, he is Vimukh, he has no taste in Supreme Personality of Godhead. And who is qualified to be a Guru? Padaravind Vimukhat Shwapacham Varishtham. Again, Shwapacham Varishtham. Who is Padaravind Vimukhat? Shwapacham Varishtham. Person who is a dog eater. Again, the mention of dog eater. So, we are still in the intro. So, yeah, this was a very interesting part. And then he also gave, Bali Maharaj also gave a very interesting analogy in text number 6. Text number 6 of 8:26. 8:20. Mani Prabhu, can you read? No, the translations.
Translation, okay. My Lord, you can also see that all the material articles of this world are suddenly separated from their possessor at death. Therefore, if a Brahmana Vamandev is not satisfied by whatever gifts one has given, why not please him with riches one is destined to lose at death?
So one of the most important words here is, Raj is very intelligent, very intelligent. He's calculating all what can go right, what can go wrong. So he's saying, why not give everything? And we always have a choice. We were discussing it in previous classes that surrender is moment to moment. So we all when I talk to my friend, I give this similar analogy, and we should why not? A teacher says, or school teachers, they says, okay, study. We say yes, we can study. Our mother and fathers, please earn. Yes, we will earn. Our friend says, let's go do some party. Let's go somewhere. Yes, everybody we are saying yes. Then why not? When a saintly person says, chant, the other yes, but it will change your life. We are agreeing on everything which people are saying, but not agreeing on what saintly persons are saying. So why not? So surrender should be moment to moment. Every day we have choice, and every day why not? We are on phone. Wait, why not study? So this is a very important word. Why not? And in the prayers in the morning, we also say. So there is a very sweet word is known as pratik. There is a line. Pratikshana danalolupasya vande gurushi charana. Pratikshana Pratikshan, every moment, he is swad, he's having that mellow. Swadan. And why he's having mellow? Because he's surrendering every step. That's why he's having mellow. Without surrender, cannot have that mellow. And yes, Bali Maharaj is very intelligent. There is a verse. It says, Jai Bhaje Krishna Sai Bada Chatur. He is very, very intelligent who worship Krishna. In one more verse, Bhagavatam explains, Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam, when this is Sango Panga Sarparshadam, Yagya Sankirtana Prayar, Jajanti hi Sumedasa. Who will worship you? Jajanti means worship. Who will worship? Sumedasa. Very intelligent person. Medha means intelligence, intellect. And Sumed, this is very, Sanskrit is very beautiful. Sumed means very intelligent. And we have, I don't know how many Sanskrit enthusiasts are there. There is, Su will increase your, like Pathan means to study. Su Pathan means to study very scrutinizingly. Su Pathan. So he's very intelligent. Su Medasa. And this verse is also very, every verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, we can catch gems from every verse and from every verse. Here, Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam. He is not black. Krishna Varnam Tusha Sango Panga Parshadam. When Supreme Personality of Godhead comes to this planet, when he comes, he brings Pangastra Parshadam. He brings his astra. Yes. He brings his astra and param. He brings his devotees. So whenever Supreme Personality comes, and astra in Treta Yuga, who came in Treta Yuga? Which incarnation of the Lord? Lord Ramchandra, yes. And what he had as a weapon? Bow, yes. Can we hold his bow right now? Like, okay, if we pray a little hard, can we hold his bow? And in Dwapar Yuga, yes. And what he had as his weapons? Yes. Can we hold Sudarshana? There are pastimes where anybody knows the pastime where somebody asked of Sudarshana and Krishna gave him. Yeah.
He was imitating Krishna that, oh, I am really not Krishna.
Pondrik. Yeah, Pondrak. Yeah.
And then he followed Sudarshan, like give Sudarshan back.
Yes.
Krishna is like, okay, take.
And in Kali Yuga, we cannot hold their astras. And in Kali Yuga, who comes? Yeah, Channa he's hidden avatar. Channa means hidden. What is his weapon? Harinam. Can we follow that?
Yes.
Oh yes. It is so important. It's so beautiful that we can hold one of the astra of Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is Harinam. And again, coming to why not? See, every word. This is why not. We have 15 minutes. This why not? It's so important. Bali Maharaj is so intelligent. Why not? And here also in ISKCON we follow this. Janam Mrityu Jara Vihari. It is coming. Why not serve Shri Hari? We're having headache sometimes, which I had yesterday. That's why I was not present in morning program. At least I am here in the temple. Janam, we are already born. Why not serve? Janam Mrityu, we will die. Why not die serving? Janam Mrityu, Jara. Jara means? Yeah. Jara. Can you remember any verse as Jara? In Gita, Jara. No, in Bhagavad Gita, this transmigration of soul, something like that. In that, what was that? Sadehe Kaumaram Yovanam Jara. Yeah. So yes, focus on words. There are very beautiful words. Yovanam Jara. It will come. Vyadhi, diseases, they will come. Very important word. Why not? Why not just we're asking questions we are saying we are a yes man to everyone. So just why not yes man to Srila Prabhupada? And the great example of this was His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. Can you pull up his picture? And Srila Prabhupada asked him that you have given so many lifetimes to Maya. Please just give this one lifetime to me. And he literally took to his heart. And he says that when I surrendered. Okay, why not give this? Okay, just give one lifetime. Okay, I've given billions of lifetimes to Maya. Just one lifetime I want to give to you. When in text 12 of we went through text 1, text 6, where he was having Bali Maharaj intelligence is shown. Now if we go to text 12, it is very, very important that he's arguing but he's not arguing. So these verses are very, very melodious. So in text 12, although he is Vishnu himself, out of fear he has covered himself in the form of Brahmana to come to me begging. Under the circumstances, because he has assumed the form of Brahmana, even if he irreligiously arrests me or even kills me, I shall not retaliate, although he is my enemy. So even though he irreligiously arrests me or even kill me, does it remind of something? Even if he arrests me, kill me, I will not retaliate. Yes. Make connections when you read Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, some word like Shvapacho. Oh, wait a minute, I have heard it somewhere. Jara. You will read one purport, and you will close the book and you will sit with, that's why we call it Shastra Manthan, Samudra Manthan, Shastra Manthan. Wait, where I've heard this. Does it, So every word, every purport is very important. And yes, and what can anybody remember? What was that verse in Shashtakam? Huh? Ashilishya padratam pilmam nam marmhatam karotuva yatha as you put me yatha tata vidhatu lampato mat you will be my Lord mat pranastu saiv na praha. And this was very important. 12, and when we go to text 13, if this Brahmana really is Lord Vishnu, who is worshipped by Vedic hymens, he would never give up his widespread devotion. Either he would lie down or having been killed by me, or he would kill me in a fight. I forgot what was that. What was the analogy? Okay. And I think we have 5 minutes left. Let's go to text number 1. So while reading these texts, I got some of these realizations, and I remembered these stories, these pastimes. So whenever you read, you should open your mind. Every word, every translations. Try to connect to every translation. Wait, what's going on? Ever heard this somewhere else? And then it will be much more. You will relish Bhagavatam much more. So he had assumed a lot of the ultimate 21, the unlimited Supreme Personality of Godhead, who had assumed the form of Vamana, then began increasing in size, acting in the terms of material energy, until everything in the universe was within his body, including the earth, planetary system, the sky, the directions, the various holes in the universe, the seas, the oceans, the birds, beasts, the demigods, and the great saintly persons. Three kinds. So Bali Maharaj. See, whenever there is no pastimes where no devotee. Every time there is devotee. In the pastime of Vamdev, we are talking about Bali Maharaj for half an hour. That's the glories of devotees. there are three kinds of people. And there was one divine dialogues, and he was talking about Bali Maharaj. There was a lot of discussions about Bali Maharaj, that he became Mahajan afterwards, he became Mahajan before Mahajan. Like who he was fighting. He was fighting from the sides of demons. So there is a lot of confusions. And yeah, sometimes devotees delay us with this confusion. And in one of the purports, Srila mentions that he was a devotee, and he knew that. In verses also we read that although he is Vishnu, he's confirming, although he is Vishnu, but let me surrender to him, see what happens. And there are three kinds: Sur, Asur, and Sur is Devta. Sur, Asur, and Bhakta. Sur, Asur, and Bhakta is different categories. Bali Maharaj is not a Sur. Bali Maharaj is not a demon. Or Bali Maharaj is not a demigod. He's Bhakta. And what is the difference? Sur and Asur, they work according to material modes of nature. If they are in mode of passion, they will work in mode of passion. If they are in mode of goodness, they will work in mode of goodness. But who is a pure devotee, they transcend. And transcend does not mean that he is above material nature, but if he wants, he can come down and work. There was, when Gurudas Prabhu was here, right? He was here. He was also talking about he and Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj working in Kodak. He came down from, okay, let me be a Vaishya, let me work. That does not mean that they are in the modes of nature. They come down to the modes of nature and act for the pleasure. Srila Prabhupada asked them that only Jayanand Prabhu is, he's earning right now. He had some Lakshmi and getting dried up. Let's do some work. And they were all very about going out again and working. When they went out and worked at Tamal Krishna Maharaj, recalls that they would do kirtan. In 15 minutes break, they would do kirtan. So as he showed up his skills, Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he became little higher, in position, little higher. But the kirtan was used to be 15 minutes, then it went 30 minutes, 40 minutes. They couldn't handle it. They went to Srila Prabhupada and said, Srila Prabhupada, we cannot, like that. We tried and we did it, but there can be another way of earning money. And then Srila Prabhupada said, okay, do Sankirtan. And then they started Sankirtan. In Stuti of Prahlad Maharaj, again, like son, there are a lot of similarities. Even though I only know 3 shlokas, even 3 shlokas, there are a lot of similarities between Prahlad Maharaj and Bali Maharaj. And we were talking about Sura. So Sura also not satisfy Lord. In verse 7, 9, 8, where Prahlad Maharaj Stuti comes in, he says, Brahmadaya Suragana, everybody is right here. Brahma is here. Brahmadaya Suragana, Suras are here. They're not able to satisfy they're not able to satisfy you. So we see that even Suras, even you are in mode of goodness, or you are control, you're still, Srila Prabhupada used to say that mode of goodness means golden jail, but still a jail. It's still a jail. And yes, a devotee like Prahlad, like Bali Maharaj, he transcends the material modes and he acts, even though he's acting like a demon, even though he came down to tamas, he's not a demon. He never was a demon in first place. I also remember past time of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. He used to work at a restaurant when there is meat, beef, everything. But he used to be a cleaner. He was not serving, he was not doing anything. He was just a cleaner. And yes, so there are a lot of examples where devotees came down, like Bali Maharaj, and for the service, just for the sake of the service, they took this. service. Okay, I just saw the time, 26. Hare Krishna. So yes, some glories of Bali Maharaj, some interesting points of what shloka trying to say, what we can remember while reading shlokas, and how we can see shlokas in a broader view. Even a simple, and we should be very broad-minded when we read Srimad Bhagavatam. Read one thing and wait a minute. Going, ever heard this somewhere else, and that's how you relish Srimad Bhagavatam. Any questions? Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
You mentioned the Suras are demigod, and during Samudra Manthan, almost everywhere was mentioned that demigods were mentioned as devotees. So, what level of devotees are there?
Demigod devotees. Yes, they are also devotees, but they're a level like, have you ever heard of Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, these type of levels? So they are devotees, but they are not the pure devotees of the Lord. They are devotees, regular devotees. That's why Prahlad Maharaj mentioned Suraga. Everybody. So if they're everybody is there, but they are not able to pacify the Lord. Suragana, Munio, there is Munigan, there is Siddha Purush. Everybody is there, but are they able to satisfy? So how they can be compared to pure devotee, because they cannot satisfy. Narade tum puru gun. Okay, I will not go to the verses. Yes. So did I answer? Huh? Yes, naraditum puruguner dhunapi naraditum, they are unable to. And in the next verse he says, and able to satisfy you, bhaktya tutosh bhagavan gaji. And he mentions the name, reference, also giving reference. Gaja yuthapaya, Gajendra, only bhakta. So Durgana is there in the line, but he is not able to satisfy. So from here we can see there are difference between demigods and pure devotees. From just one line. Yes. Yes, Maharaj.
Prabhupada explains that demigods are referred to as Sakama Bhaktas.
Sakama
So
Bhaktas.
they're devotees, but they've got lots of desires. Maybe we are in that category too.
Yes.
They like their high-end living.
Yes, we might be in that category, but why we are very proud? Why? Because we are following a pure devotee. Might be in that category, but yesterday also we were talking about Dhruva Maharaj was asking for it was Dhruva Maharaj who asked for Brahma's position. Dhruva Maharaj, right? And why Vishnu came? Why he didn't just give him? In Chaitanya Charitamrita we see Mahaprabhu describes that he is avignya, but I am intelligent. I will nij charna amrit debo vishay bhulai. I will give him my feet, nectar of my lotus feet, and I will forget him. I will make him forget about what he's asking. But we see here there are a lot of people who come upstairs. They ask for something, but Mahaprabhu is not giving them mercy. They're asking. Mahaprabhu is like, okay, if they're asking for a car, Mahaprabhu will not say, okay, take my feet. For who Mahaprabhu gave this mercy to? Because he was connected to, Dhruva Maharaj was connected to? Narad Muni, yes. For a pure devotee. If you're a pure devotee, even if you ask for desires, just that connection will make you burn. Just that connection will force the Lord to come down. So connection to the pure devotee is very important. Even though you have connection and you have unlimited desire, connection, just being connected to a devotee. Yes, any other questions? Yes, Prabhu.
Demigods are also connected to Narad Muni then, in that sense.
They are connected, but they are partially connected. They don't fully surrender. Dhruva Maharaj fully surrendered. If they will surrender fully to Narad Muni, of course, Dhruva Maharaj surrendered fully to Narad Muni. There are a lot of devotees who surrendered fully and they got Vishnu. So they are surrendered, but they are not fully surrendered. Again, Sakama Bhakta. They will act like Prabhu. They're like Prabhu, but they are not. They're Sakama Bhakta. Yes.
In this context, I wanted to share a line. So, how the demigods were is in this whole pastime, there was Vamana Dev seemed to be on the side of demigod, and he came there to get them justice. But at the end, if you see who got the highest benefit, Bali Maharaj, because he got the spiritual planets he got the planet of Vamana Dev, and Vamana Dev offered to be his doorkeeper. And for the demigods, he gave them just the material planets back. So it seemed like Vamana Dev took the sides of demigod. He was actually on the side of Bali Maharaj, who is a pure demigod.
Yes.
It was a wonderful and deep class. Like you touched so many deep points in the entire class. Like some of them are like that's dog eaters and brahmanas and connecting that with the like demigod worship. Most of the people in the ISKCON they don't think we don't worship demigods, but like Sastras, as per our purports, even dog eater we need to worship when they are with Krishna.
Yes.
So that means we are very humble level here.
Yes.
Very nice point that observed. And like surrender is moment to moment. There is so many people have doubt, and like the point is also very very nice. And very intelligent persons only worship supreme personality of God. Right? Like whoever like is not like material level, is in like spiritual level. Like the people worship people who Krishna is like very intelligent and I like this point very much. Like in Kali Yuga avatar, we can hold the weapon.
Yes.
Like in other avatars, like we cannot do that. Like that is only happen in Kali Yuga. That is Maha Mantra. That is also very nice point. And one other point, like Sastra Bandhan, Samudra Manthan, you compare like how we have to read the Sastras. So like you have to go deep, like how exactly Samudra Manthan we did in the same way. Sastra Bandhan we took point to point while we are reading. That is very very nice point. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
One second.